Hey guys, doing this is very important in reference to that satellite man trying to zap me and trying to injure me on jobs. This man tries to play his puppet game all the time. The satellite man does this to me even at this little house. Satellite man has tried to play his puppet game. I'm not his child. I'm not his friend. He's violating my life. The satellite man has tried to play like he's cracking the whip on me all the time. Trying to claim he thought... The satellite man communicates trying to say he thought my father and mother owed him money. We need that man to show up in court. All these satellite controllers have accused my parents of owing them money. We need all their documents in the courtroom. If you don't provide documents in reference to your accusations of claiming you thought my parents owed you money, you're going to go to prison for life. And you're going to be charged for attempts of murder and manslaughter and first-degree murder attempts of your people doing things to me. I haven't even received any of the lawsuit monies from anywhere, from any of the companies I've worked at. The disability office knows these government satellite controllers have tried to injure me on jobs. They know that these people have tried to injure me in numerous places. This satellite man tries to play puppet games, like he's trying to terrorize my life like a voodoo doll, zapping me and laser targeting from a satellite. You may not comprehend it, but I've known a lot about satellites for a long time. My father got murdered from satellite a long time ago. Then my father was frozen. So, in reference to these satellite controllers and these politicians making up lies and cheating me out of my lawsuit monies, their agents trying to cover up their abuses and crimes so they'd get out of the lawsuit monies that they owe me is what they're trying to do. I haven't even received the insurance money policies of my mother and father. These government agents are trying to pull off the crime of the century by trying to steal my identity. And with that comes a lot of crime of the century penalties, such as life in prison and attempts of murder crimes against these government people. You don't own this country, government man. You don't own my mother and father's estates. You don't own my face. You don't own my teeth. You don't own nothing about me. And you must get prosecuted for your attempts of murder. And the Supreme Court and international courts need to evaluate which ones of these individuals are repeat offenders and the type of technology, repeated activities of that technology and their abuses. Those government agents need to get prosecuted for every fucking thing they've tried to do to me and everything they plotted against me. And they need to get prosecuted for the monies they stole from me and the monies they stole from the postal mail or from companies and businesses and lawsuits that I was supposed to have received. Those people must go to prison, and they must get prosecuted for their crimes of treason and manslaughter in the first degree and mutilation crimes. My identity is everything in reference to who I am and who my parents are and my mother and father's estates. That's why I'm a living document of family history of my identity in reference to my mother and father's estates. And there are all protocols in the media 24 hours a day. It's a documentation, a blueprint of my identity. Birthmarks and beauty marks, dental records, DNA. You didn't have a right fucking damaging my face or teeth or any parts of my anatomy with your fucking satellite or anything else you've tried to do. And that government man just threatened me again. He just now communicated saying he was going to do more things to me. I am not your child, you sick piece of shit, and you have to get impeached. You have no legal right being in this country. You have no legal right being in power in government. And whichever person allowed you to get into government must get charged for treason.